Well, good afternoon everybody. I hope you're all well and enjoying this lovely festive season. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and I really hope you make some wonderful memories for everybody. I thought I'd come on and just play around because I have a lovely afternoon free, and those who know me, I get bored very, very quickly. So sitting there watching TV and I thought, what a load of rubbish. Let's have a bit of fun, come online, tell some silly jokes. If you've got any jokes, by all means, pass them across and I'll read them out. Doesn't matter if they're rude or not, but no swearing. Or we'll have to come around and slap your hand. You're naughty, naughty. And just have a giggle, do some readings, as you know, who are regulars at. I know absolutely nothing about tarot cards. I make it up as I go along because I find it more fun. And yet again, if you're not a regular and I do call your name out, I will probably forget who I'm giving the reading to. It'll probably take me 50 hours to figure out what the hell I'm going to say to you, but it's just for fun. So take it today as a bit of fun and not too serious. I've tried to make it Christmassy on the table that I have. I went quickly gone and found a cloth, put a dodgy candle on and a little light and try to make it Christmassy for you. But anyway, hope you all okay. Hi Heather, nice to see you today. Who else have we got? Hi Sue, hi Martine, Joanne Lewis, and we've got Heather here. We've got Stace. Hi Stace, how you doing? We've got the lovely Terry. We've got, really that's a bit unfair. I'm saying hi to everybody, but I say lovely to Terry. Well, she is admin and she does a lot of work for SBTV, so yeah, she's lovely. Myra, Joy, Kerry, Stephen, hi Christmas, happy Christmas to you young sir as well. To Lisa we've got here. Mary Dixie, Merry Christmas to you as well. I think I've said hi to everyone at the moment. Please just like and share if you wouldn't mind, especially if you're on Facebook, because we think what's going on, our software doesn't see all your comments. So what we think the issue is that Facebook is not sending the comments to you because you're not liking or following us. That's what we think it is. But obviously we're not 100% sure. And I've just realised I have not plugged in the camera. So you might, the camera might go off because it's on its backup battery. So I've just plugged that in very quick. You got running commentary as to how I mess up. There you go. What about that? So what's Santa bringing everybody this year? Anything interesting? Me, hopefully £1 million. I think that's only fair. Right, that's that plugged in. Hopefully that will keep going now, that going off like it did last time I did this. I believe it went off. I had to plug it in quick. Yes, exactly, Stace. Hope Terry is feeling better and you're not doing all the work. Relax a little bit more. Sound keeps going. Hi Polly, how you doing? Hi to Wendy, hi to Patricia. Hopefully the sound is back now. I was moving back and forth. I asked for a telescope. Because I never used it for many years. I thought, oh, what's the point? So I'll get rid of it and give it to someone else who could benefit from it. That's what I say. My sound keeps cutting out. Is it back now? That's what I'm asking. Hi Kimberly. We've got 2 puppies, not just for Christmas though. I hope not. Hey Michelle, money would be nice. It depends what you do with it though, Michelle. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts, isn't it? These text messages that keep coming in. Stace apparently is fine her end. Well, that's a bit personal there, Stace. I don't think we need to know about your end. There you go. Oh, a family member. Oh, they want me to be a personal bank. There we go, that usually happens. I think Sanders all can hear, probably can hear me, which is nice. Hi Kimone, hope you're doing well. Who else have we got? Hi Lisa Pearl. Right, Patricia. you meant your sound. Oh, well, we did gather that. Anyway, shall we crack on, everyone? Because I know you guys, you're not here to hear me waffling. The deck that I'm using is the Oracle of the Unicorns. That's what I'm using for you guys today. Well, that's what I always use, because I bought them the other week. Anyway, let's give them a good shuffle. Right, tell us a joke then. Whoever gives me a good joke, it's kind of cutting out a bit. Okay, it seems all okay this side, so I don't understand why. I keep going, and if it does continue cutting out, what are you doing? That's a bit personal, Polly, isn't it? Anyway, you should be resting, young lady, putting your feet up, not doing any work, and all that. Yeah. Can't see you. No, you never get to see me, Joy. I never go on camera, only if it's me doing something and the camera just happens to pick me up. I'm too shy for that, you know. Just reading comments. Looks like reindeer. Who's calling me dear? Boom, boom. Hey, Heidi, how you doing? What's round, green and smells? Go on then, Polly. What's round, green and smells? Oh, what happened there? Oh no. See, that's me messing about again. That goes on there. That goes on there. There we go. Shrek. Kermit's bum. So how do you know it smells? Have you been going down there? Right, since you've done a joke, Polly, let's pull you a card, shall we? Remember, I don't know about tarot cards. I just do this purely as a bit of fun. Nothing serious. If you do want, then you got Polly here, for example. You can put Polly. We've got Jane. We've got Kirsty and Matt. We've got Sam O'Neill. We've got most of our readers would do private sit-ins as well. So here we go. This is for you, Polly. Rebirth, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and create a new reality. New beginnings, new starts, new joy things. Paperwork involved, I do know what's going on, but I don't think that's relating to the issue which you told me about. I think this is something different that you get from there. It's like a rose, as in the picture there. It starts off as a bud, and it goes bigger and bigger and bigger until it blooms. And when it blooms, it's a beautiful scent, a new start. And for me, when I look at, it looks like to me there's a dove at the top there. So I think that's a beginning for you, a new life, a new start, a new venture that's coming your way. I still see that there is a chance of you possibly moving, but as in like a holiday, a break, moving away for a little bit to rejuvenate yourself. Okay, so that's what I feel with that card for you there, and have a good Christmas. Right, that's that one for Polly. Ooh, exciting. Oh yeah. Afternoon, Sally. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Leslie. Hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas to you all. Christian Norberto. Hello. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Come on, Ed. Hi, Nadine. Hope you're doing well. Hope you found love yet. Because that's what you usually are. Let's pull you a card, Nadine. Let's see if you're going to find love. Because you always talk about love when you come on here. So let's see if we can pull you a love card. Here we go. You're shuffling. Keep on shuffling. Keep on shuffling. That one to do. Passion. Oh, could not say any more. There we go. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. When I think about it, it's not about always passion when we get this card. It's not about always finding love. It's about finding passion within yourself and what you feel can help you, that can benefit you in your life. If you have something that you enjoy, maybe singing, tap dancing, and so forth, then go for that. Concentrate on that more. And you'll find when you're not thinking about love or relationships, someone will appear. That's what they say. And that's what I think is with you, with this card. You have the energy to find love, but maybe you're looking in the wrong directions. Don't find it, just let it happen. We all know that things happen for reasons. Maybe the passion could only last for a little while, but it's that experience during that time that you will enjoy. Okay. Hi Beth, nice to see you on here. Is my new love the one? Sorry, Sally, I don't ask me questions because I'll just come out and make up a story. I am not a true tarot card reader, okay? I just do it for a bit of fun. I have no idea what the meanings are or anything like that. I just feel what I feel with the card. I was told off last night after this show. I was having a good chin wag with Rachel, who was on, and she pulled me a card and we was chatting away. And one of the things she said is, stop messing about when you're doing the cards, just get on with it, stop the waffling, I thought cheek, and give people readings because what people want. Well, what people want and what they get is a two different thing, because I hate that word want and find it too demanding. But anyway, I'm waffling on, take a deep breath. So, anyway, passion for you. Go with what you feel is right for you. Don't always worry about what people think. If you feel that it's right for you, then go for it. Okay, that's what I get from that card for you. Let's take that one away. Who else wants? What did the stamp say to the letter? Answer, stick with me and we go places. I like that, that's pretty good. Joy, I'll give you a card for that. I find that quite funny. Stick with me, we're going places. Right, this is a card for our Joy. Joy to the world. That one would do. Whatever this one is. Innocence. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. And what I feel with that is that, isn't it about time that you looked at your life and turned around and said, you know what, I'm always so serious. Isn't it about time that I let my hair down and just enjoy life? And if I make a mistake, then I can learn with that. Don't look in the past. The past you can't do nothing about. You can move forward to change what's happened and learn from that and grow with that. And allow your innocence to come through and enjoy your life for what's there. We have by the horse hill, the unicorn, that we have our dependents around us. But they've all grown up now, Joy. Okay, let them get on with their life. Don't intervene with their life. Let them do what they want to do. If they make a mistake, they will learn. They all come to you when they need guidance. That's what we do with our loved ones. If we need guidance or support, we go and speak to them. That's what spirit are there for, to help us, guide us. Not to give me lottery ticket numbers, oh you buggers. But on a serious note, enjoy your life, okay? And when you do that, Joy, you understand and think, you know what, I can act like a 4-year-old, I can act like a 5-year-old, and I can throw the things out the pram, but I enjoy it at the same time. Enjoy your life, because we're only on this plane for a little while before, if you believe in reincarnation, do it again. If you don't, then the end. You probably end up going to Mars or something like that. But enjoy what you have, just have fun. It's a time for goodwill, it's a time to have fun at Christmas. Don't just sit there on your own watching TV all day. There's opportunity just to call someone, pop round to see someone, and push yourself on others as well. Don't always sit there and think, well, my family know where I am, they can contact me if they won't. They're probably thinking the same. So make the effort, okay, play the innocent card and say, oh, I didn't know. And if you can't do anything, watch SBTV all day, because we're on broadcast all day tomorrow. So that's what I get there. Stacey's saying, why did the Christmas join the nunnery? It got stuck. Sorry, it got sick of all the dropping balls. Yeah? Why did the Christmas tree join the nunnery? It got sick of all the old drooping balls. Oh yeah, never mind. Anyway, that was for you. Happy Christmas to Shivanshi. Hello, hi Lisa Barley. Hope you're well. Good morning to you as well. Well, hi Kim, hope you're doing well. Hi Bev, what do they sing to a snowman on his birthday? Three's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. But what if it's mounted? It wouldn't be a snowman. And why do we call it snowman? Why isn't it a snow thing? You never see a snow woman out there, or snow boy, or snow girl. Or in this day and age, genders, the way it's all going. Dude, geez, really? Anyway, let's not get into that, shall we? Hi Jacqueline, how you doing? Polly Harnett killed that joke. Yes, I did kill it because it didn't make any sense. And Joanne, I find when someone asks it for a joke, I can never remember one. Well, that's not a very good joke, is it? Anyway, let's give our Kim Byrne a card. Hope you're doing well, Kim and the family. Send my regards to them all, please. Card for Kim. She wants to know if she's going to win the lottery and then give it to me. That's what Kim wants to know. Is Kim going to win the jackpot lotto? Polarity. Integrate your shadow sides. There must be a light within the dark. Understand the law of polarity. Oh, interesting. That's got nothing to do with the lottery ticket at all. Well, it's a waste of bloody time, isn't it? Hey, Daniela. How you doing well? I hope the little one's okay and growing. Right, so what do I get with this card? We've got the dark, we've got the light. I think around you at this time, King, there's lots of... I don't want to say the word negativity because it's too negative. But what I feel is there's too many people who like to have a good... I've seen Polly's message there. It's not men have snowballs. Oh, you threw me off. Anyway, what I can't do it now. Right, Kim. Right. What I feel from this card, Polly, what you done is there's people around you are negative, and it's saying to me that enough is enough. It's Christmas. Be fun, have joy. Stop worrying what tomorrow's going to bring or what happened. Enjoy the time right now. Okay? Don't worry about if you can't see certain people at a certain time. You've got a phone. You can call them. You can see them. WhatsApp, FaceTime, or whatever you want to call it. You have this possibility. No one is alone, or they shouldn't be alone. So let's get rid of this negativity around you. Let's start looking into light, hence the white unicorn. That's what I feel from this. Okay, move forward. Things are going to get better. There's no ifs, no buts. Things are going to move in a direction that you want it to go. Spirituality as well. You're moving forward. Something's changing with your spirituality. You're going to change something around you. And I don't know what it is, but there's something happening. You may have already sensed a change around you, but even a personality change. I'm being told personality change. Something's happening around you, which is for the better, and it's going to be good. Okay? So let's leave those people behind who are being negative. Let's not worry about them. Okay? That's what I get with that card there for you. What else have we got? Jacqueline, hello, lots of thank you, Richard, for winning the lottery. I need to buy a ticket. Do you think? Yeah, go for it, Jacqueline. You can't, you've got to be in it to win it. That's what they say. And if you are in it, you probably won't win it. I've been trying for 20 odd years. I still haven't won. I think the most that I've ever won is probably about, I don't know, £4.80 or something like that. They've made a fortune out of me. But there you go. So what have we got now? Who else would like a card? Right. Let's have a look at the comments to make sure they're coming through. Right, Martine would love a card. Hello, Martine. I know you've seen the blank table, but I have a very bad habit. I can't sit still when I'm talking. I've got to walk around. So maybe that's why the sound was cutting out, because I was walking around all over the place. So only every now and then come up, shuffle the cards in front of you, put the card on the table, and then I start wandering off again, because I can't sit still for too long. This one is for Martine. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socialising. And they got a little squirrel at the top of his head there. I wonder if he's playing. No, let's not go. Let's not go down there. Anyway, so hey Rose, hope you're doing well. Hey Craig, hey, Merry Christmas to you. Looking forward to you coming on. Craig is on here on the 7th of January. Sadly, I won't be here. So the lovely Terry and Alison will be hosting Craig Morris. Promise you one not to miss. I've witnessed Craig with his mediumship and I'm very impressed with what he can do. He's not as good as me, but okay, I'm joking. He's much better than me. But go and watch him on the 7th, and that's on the 8 p.m. Talking about Polly, she is on with Jane and a few other people doing a live show. That's going to be on Zoom on the 8th. The reason why we're doing it on Zoom, if you want to get involved, because what we're doing with that show is allowing everybody just to relax. No holds barred. They can say what they want, and knowing Polly and a few other people, it'll probably turn into an adult themed entertainment show. But it's a bit of fun just to let the hair down and bring in the new year. That's what we're saying. So I can't remember who this card was for now. Martine. I think it was for Martine. Am I right? Martine. So there you go. What do you get if you cross Santa with a duck? A Christmas quacker. Oh yeah, it's because it's over 18, yeah, you are right. Okay. What do you get if you cross the Santa with a duck? A Christmas quacker. What do you get if you cross Santa with a duck? Oh yeah. Because Santa isn't Christmas, is it? Christmas was taken from the name of Christ, Christ, and then the Mass. Christmas. I don't know. Kerry says Mac card. Right, I've got to remember this one. So this was for Martine, wasn't it? Yes, thank you for telling me. Friendship. There are new friendships on your way. Old, new. The old ones, sometimes they can be a bit hard work, I would say. New friendships on the way could mean new exciting times, new thoughts, new beliefs, new ideas. And when you get new ideas and people come in with these different aspects of their life or different thoughts of their own feelings or their own beliefs, that allows us to open up to more knowledge. And as we gain more knowledge, we become, I believe, spiritual. I believe spiritual isn't about sitting down going all evening or meditating. It's about growing yourself. And as you grow yourself, you then become a more spiritual person. Because you're learning, you're growing. People come and go in your lives. So a friendship may only last a few years and they may move on, or you may move on, or you just stop talking for some unknown reason. But new people come in to fill that void. And I believe that's how we grow. So what I get with you, Martine, with this, is that tumbleweed joke moment. Yeah, that's when you do your jokes, Polly. Anyway, moving on. So I think with that, autumn time, because I'm seeing that with the colours, there's going to be a change in your life, Martine. There's going to be a different situation which you're going to be invited to. Don't say no or think about it. Just say yes. I am going to do this. Let's make a choice. Because once you're assertive in your life and what you want to do, things can change for the better. If you question everything, then what we're doing, we're stepping back. And when we step back, we can't go forward. So if we just say, yes, I'm going to do it, and we force ourselves to do it, as long as it's not illegal, then we can enjoy our lives. We can understand a bit more, and we can start putting that smile back on our face. Okay. Hi Eddie, nice to see you. I hope you're well. So that's what I get with you. Look for these new autumn times, which is going to be fun time for you, Martine. Okay. Some different changes coming your way. Hey Michelle Lily, how you doing? Well. Hey Brian, Merry Christmas to you. Let's pull a card for our Craig, shall we? Are you still here, Craig? Let's pull you a card. This is a card for Craig. Celebration. Ooh. A positive outcome. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. I believe there's beginnings for you because we've got the new moon there, but I also feel that there's something spiritual changing for you as well, like a new guide or a new helper, not a new guide, a new helper that's coming in. Your spirituality is changing. Your career-wise, it's going to get busier and busier. I don't know how busy you've been, but I feel that it's just been sort of stagnant. It's not moving as fast as you want it to be. Sometimes we have to be that little bit patient to allow us to grow and have that freedom of our life. We have that free will, we have that free choice. And we have to think about our lives first before we start thinking about spirit. That's what I believe. Because if we work with spirit all the time, then our own personal lives start to suffer. Our lives should become first. In my belief, it's here to enjoy, to embrace, to learn. And as we go through our stages in our lives, our spirituality will grow. We can then work with, not for. We never work for spirit. We work with. Because if you work for, do they pay you? Look at it that way. If you work with, then it's your choice to allow spirit to communicate with you. And when you allow that spirit communication to come through, you can grow. And you can go stronger and stronger and stronger, as long as it's done for the right reasons. And I feel with this, you are doing it for the right reasons, Craig. And your spirituality is changing. It's growing stronger. Your communication has become a little bit different, but it will be stronger. More sensitive than you are. Talking about sensitivity, I feel there's been a little bit of an upset around you, and you need to move on from that, learn from that, okay? I hope that makes sense. So with that in mind, new beginnings, new moon, don't look back. Don't always follow people or follow people's footsteps. Gosh. Just go yourself. Start doing it yourself. Start working with spirit the way you want to. Don't think, oh, well, he did this, he did that, or she did this. Maybe that's the way I should do it. Don't follow that path. Do your own path. And you'll find that things will be stronger for you. There we go. As for you, Craig, I hope that made no sense whatsoever. Who else have we got on here? Hi, Sarah. Don't forget, keep those jokes coming because we need to lighten the mood, have a bit of fun. It is Christmas. Let's not be a miserable bunch. That's what I say. Let's have a look who's on. You have to tell a joke to get reading, peeps. Oh, jeez. Sorry about this, everyone. That's probably family asking for money. There we go. Oh no, it was a friend of mine sending me a dirty joke. That's quite funny. When you want to travel in 2022, it is. I'll send it to Terry, put up there. I can't mention that on there. There you go. Lisa Farley saying, me please what? No idea. What new blessings coming towards me soon, please? Don't forget, people tell these jokes, and then we'll have the spirit world can't pay me. I'm sure somebody from the DSS is in monitoring. Yeah, you never know. Can I have some money? Don't we all? Tell a short joke. Yeah, come on, you've got to tell me a little joke. Get those smiley, wrinkle-free faces coming up with the jokes and the giggles, and then I will, if I like the joke or I don't understand it, there you go, then that's life. Let's just pick a, alright. That's a shuffle. Oh, a load of cards there, millions of them. Pick one, go on, anybody pick one. First person to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can have a card. First pick, hi Wendy, first person to say 1 to 6, and I pull that card for them because I'm a bit nice man. Kate, hey Kate, how you doing well? What do you call a reindeer with no eyes? No idea. Sarah's saying, how do the elves clean Santa's sleigh on the day after Christmas? Right, James, Kerry was the first. Looking at my software, she said number 2. Number 2, she wants a number 2. We'll give you 5 minutes. Oh dear, I get my coat. Balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. Yes. As I mentioned earlier on to someone else, set your boundaries. We always give too much to where we work. We never think about ourselves, do we? So if you're working, for example, for a corporation that expects you to work long hours, then maybe you need to stand up and say, wait a minute, why don't you work these long hours then? So I become the manager and just slap him around the face. Don't do that. I don't recommend to do that. Because sometimes, those who know me, family will always come first. Always. Because it's important that we have a balance in our lives, because it helps our mental state, our physical state, and our spiritual state. So with yourself, Kerry, what I'm feeling from this is that you need to start looking how to balance your life. Don't always run off to what people want to do. You say, no, I need to do this for myself. I need to understand what I want to do with my life and where my life is going. It's a routine. We live in a routine. How many of you get up every morning, go to the toilet, put the kettle on, have your breakfast, put the TV on, Netflix, go on TikTok before you even get to work? Well, change that. Don't have this routine. Start thinking about yourself, what you want, not what in the whole world is getting on. Let them get on with it. Have the balance within your life, Kerry, and if you find that balance, you will feel in yourself that you can relax. Go out somewhere and just go to a park and just sit down, watch the animals running around, watch the squirrels playing with their nuts. No. I know what some of you are like, collecting their nuts and stuff. Oh dear. But you know what I mean. Okay, so oh dear, dropped into that one. I can feel my face going all bright red now. Oh dear. I do apologise. My job is having my travel son will do my own individual voices on that version. Yeah, we all need a break in our time, especially with the situation that you're in now. There are people out there who can help and guide you. Sadly, I'm not one of those people. There's people on SBTV, there's professional people out there who can actually help you. Okay, so when I say that, see you later, Polly. Have a fantastic Christmas and love the family for me as well. Okay? So with that in mind, what I think, Kerry, is you need that support after what you just said, and you need that time to relax, as the car quite easily said, okay? And set those boundaries, as the car said. You need to say to people, I need you to help me. I can't do this on my own. You can do that time. I'll do that time. And then that allows you to have your life back, okay? Because when we have children, then our life is completely changed. No matter how you look at it, the life is totally different. It's totally changed. Because we have another person that we need to look after, care for, understand, nurture them, try and make them into a good person. And it's hard work. But when we do that, we forget about our lives because we feel the other person is important. And that is true to a degree. But we shouldn't forget about what we do with our lives and what we need. Because there is a point in our lives that we could have mental breakdowns, we could have physical challenges. So what we need to do is to allow our bodies to give that time to us and our minds to have that time to ourselves. And once you've done that, then you'll find you can look at your entire life totally different. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Right, let's have a look at some other people who said some numbers. I'm just going to pick those who spoke up. First, hey Nikki, hope you're doing well. Right, let's have a look. What? Two. It was James who said number 3. So that'll be this one, James. miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. I think that says, or the bow, looks like how. Wow, that's a lovely card, isn't it? Miracles. Do you believe in miracles, James? Have faith. What I feel from this is saying, have faith in your ability. Have faith in what you can do. That may be mediumistically. It may be doing a job. You may sit there and think, I really can't do this. It's a flat pack. Just read the instructions. Okay? On a serious note, just think about it. Say, I can. If you put your mind to it, it's like anybody. If we put our mind to things, we can achieve it. Miracles can happen. We just got to believe in ourselves. That's the way I feel with this, James. It's saying, believe in you. You've been supporting everybody else in your life. You're doubting you. And when people come to you for help, you're there. When you go to them for help, they're not. Or you feel in yourself you can't ask for help because you're the one who's meant to be strong for everyone. And you're the one who's thinking, I need this break. I can't do this anymore. Well, you can do this. I have total faith in your abilities. And if you feel in yourself that you can do it, these miracles will happen and you will go forward. If you're going for a job interview, be positive, keep eye contact, shake with a firm hand, and don't be afraid to ask questions at an interview. Ask about the pensions, ask about the holidays, ask about sick leave and so forth. Because it shows you're being assertive, you're being inquisitive, because you're not working for that company, you're working with the company. Do they deserve you, for example, to work in this job? Do they deserve that your time is given to them to make them more profitable? Because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's all about profit and greed. So think about that as well when you go for job interviews. Are you positive enough when you walk through that door and say, I can do it? Don't look down. Keep eye contact. And the person you want to keep eye contact to is your manager and the head of HR when you're going for that job. Because that shows you're positive. And ask for a glass of water, not water, water, because it shows as well you know how to speak, because that's also important. And the reason why I said that is because you need to speak up, James. Be assertive in yourself, and once you've done that, you will find that these miracles will happen. Okay? Hope that load of mumbo jumbo helps. Right, who else asked for that number? Billy Darling, my number. Sarah has asked for number 5. Right, so that would have been this one here. You're a healer. You have powerful healing gifts. You have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. Now, healing could be putting on hands. It could be just talking to someone. We all know that. And Sarah, with that, we just want to say thank you, because the hard work that you do within your life as a healer benefits and helps everybody else. So with that in mind, like as I said to everybody else, it's time for you now. Okay, it's time for you to heal as well. Time to relax. Do a Terry and start off and say she's ill and let everybody else to look. I'm only joking, Terry, don't slap me. Okay, so good times are for you, Sarah, especially with little ones. You'd be quite surprised how many people look up to you, from the little ones to your siblings to your great-grandchildren. Okay, if you have any, but there's young children around, they look up to you, they respect you. And I don't think you realise how respected you are, how loved you are. That's really important, because we all want to feel loved. We all want to make sure that we can heal. And it's been a rough time for you. You've been up and down, and it's time for you just to relax now. How dare you, Terry, tell me, how dare you, Richard, how dare you? So, time to heal. Okay, it's enough healing for everybody else to go around. And if everybody else can send healing to everybody else in this chat room, then we'll all be a better person, wouldn't we? There we go. Hope that helps in some way. Right, let's have a look who else. I've got the book stuck in my head now. Oh, who else was it? Caroline Thomas. Hi Caroline, you wanted number 4, which was the next one along. Past lives. Release your past lives karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. I never called you old, the card did, not me. Healing your past lives will raise your vibrations. Absolutely. When we look at our lives and our past lives, do you listen to yourselves? Do you actually sit there and go, I've made that mistake, how can I change that? Or we seem to fall in love with the same sort of people and then we get hurt at the end because we haven't changed our pattern. Or we go to the same routine as I said earlier on, and when we look at that, we just repeat it ourselves. Until you get off that merry-go-round and change things within your life, nothing will change. I see it all the time and hear it all the time where I get people come on SBTV who ask for readings all the time, but they don't act upon it. They just carry on doing their thing. Well, nothing's going to change until you change it. Spirit are not going to do it for you. You've got to do it. You've got your free will. Now we get people coming on here say, hi, can I have a card please? They don't say, hi, how are you everybody? And then in the next post they then ask for a reading, but they don't. It's, hi, can I have a reading please? They don't even say hello, how are you? And you think how much energy it takes just to say hello, be that little bit more friendly. So if you come on SBTV and you don't see your comment coming up, it's because you just said, hi, can I have a reading please? Without even saying hello, how are you? How is everybody? SBTV is about communication. It's about having that family around you. We encourage people to have conversations on Facebook and YouTube because that's what we feel is needed. We like people to communicate. It's a communication tool. Spirit communicate with you and so forth. Have a conversation, make new friends. It's bringing spiritual people together. And I've learned that a very long time ago. That if I say doing the same thing day in and day out, and I don't change my past lives, then nothing will change. I have to make that move. I have to make that decision. And yes, a reader may give you some advice with some guidance, but it's the ultimate you that's got to change that. So what I think this card is saying to you, look at your life. You are strong enough when you look at the unicorn. It's a beautiful picture. I'll move up a bit closer so you can see. Oh, you can't see. There you go. So you are strong enough to do this. And when I look at this, I'll probably see like the princess. You are the top of your game. It is a time for you to be strong and go forward. Okay? That's what I think that means to you. Learn from your past lives. Right, we've got 2 cards left. I believe that was number 1 and number 3, I believe. Right, who was number 1 and who was number 3? Let's have a look. Look. No, it was. No, we've done 3. That was James, so that must be 4 then. No, can't be 4 because that was Caroline. So it must be 1 and 2 then. Right, who said 1 and 2? One picked 2. Oh, I picked 2. That was number 2. No, can't do number 2. Have you done number 2? Oh, I completely lost it. I'll just read it out. No, I don't have it. Okay, I got 2 and number 6. Oh, thank you, Mary. Number 6. Well, I'll give it to you then. Number 6. There you go, Mary. This is for you. It must be 1 and 6 then. Possibility. What a lovely card. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Well, we know that with you, don't we? We do know that with you, Mary, the lovely Mary of Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. Her mediumship is wonderful, along with her teaching and training. So the possibility there, and if I remember rightly, last time we tried to give you a reading, the system crashed. If I remember rightly. Right, let's try it. So whatever I was trying to say last time, obviously I can't say this time because it won't let me. So, possibility. Let's just say then, there's a possibility of you changing the way you work. Maybe you've been teaching the same thing for so many years, and the Spirit are now saying to you, you know what, you have this ability, so let's just move a gear. Let's go that a little bit different. Let's go that a little bit stronger. Let's change how you work. And I think with where it says raise your standards, maybe what they're saying is, right, we're going to change a little bit so you're more aware of certain situations, seeing Spirit more, maybe. And then when you look at the elevating your expectations, well, you'll sit there and say, I wish we could see Spirit in full body form, and then I would never get it wrong, because when I hear people say to me, I see pure Spirit in front of me and this, I said, well, okay, then what does they look like? Get all this information, and then they can't. And you're thinking, well, why can't you? Because you just told me you can see them. So describe them to me then. And then they shut up. You think, wait, so you're lying then, because you can't see them. You can probably see them with your third eye, but then still describe them. So I think the possibility, Mary, of that, your spirituality, what you sense and what you see, possibly changing. That's maybe, I don't know. Just a thought, what do I know? Right, this last card, out of the packs, I can't remember, I'm going to give to everybody. Nature. Ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the essentials. Absolutely. I've been saying this for a little bit now, and then all the cards that we need time to ourselves, because all our lives do intertwine. A lot of similarities in our lives. But is it time, as spiritual beings, to sit together and say, let's get rid of this mundane lives of ours. Let's sit in nature. Nature has no problem with us. It can destroy us. What's the most beautiful thing on this planet? Water. But it's also the most deadliest thing on this planet. It can destroy, it can kill. But it's also beautiful to watch when the water flows down and the light hits onto it and we get a rainbow. It gives us this nurture of we can just relax and meditate with the noise of water running. In the summer times, where do we go? We go to the beach. Why? Because it's water. If we go somewhere to meditate and there's water there, we feel relaxed in ourselves. So maybe that we need to start looking into ourselves and saying, in 2022, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start going out. I'm going to start being with nature a little. So it's funny, I suppose you can look at it, Nikki, yeah. But when we sit down, there's a forest called Bearwood where I go to. It's quite a lot. It's just down the road from me. And it's lovely. The bluebells come up, the flowers come up, deers go across, we get wild animals, a couple of dogs, that's the four-legged type, going across. My apologies, couldn't out that one. But we get a lot of wild animals coming across, we get people walking their dogs, and everybody says hello. Complete strangers as you're walking down the path. Hello, good afternoon. You try that walking down the street. Going to your local supermarket, you say hello to someone, they just give you a funny look. But they don't do that when you're walking down a path in nature, because you just feel more at ease, more relaxed. You're living your life the way you want to do it. There's nothing about anything, you're just going. And if there's a pub at the end of it, even better. A nice dinner, a nice glass of wine maybe, no Richard waffling in the ear, even better. Bye Christy, sorry. So 2022, make a promise to yourself, everyone, that you are going to feel better, you're going to go out more, take children, loved ones with you, make those memories. Those who know me, you'll always hear me say, go and make those memories. Because we don't do that. Film those memories. Take pictures. And if you film someone, you've got their their laughter, their smile, their mannerisms, and sometimes they're like a little 2-year-old, but it's brilliant because it shows they have a sense of humour and they've relaxed. Go for a picnic. Don't stay indoors. If you are disabled and you can get into a wheelchair, just say to the family, let's just go out for the day. Go to Petersfield Lake or somewhere where you can just relax and enjoy the day. So that's 2022 for everybody. Enjoy your lives. Right, let's carry on then. Who else would like a reading? Because we haven't got many cards left, look. Right, who have we got here asking? Keith, I have healed and the world is beautiful. Absolutely. We forget how beautiful this world is, Keith. 100% with you there. And with that, Keith, I'm going to give you a wonderful card. And it's going to be intention. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Wow. Be clear. Focus on what you really want. Behold, be bold with your request to the universe. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that card. I might scan that in and put that as my backdrop. It reminds me of like angel wings a lot more. And there's lights coming in. Keith, I would say that you're a very spiritual person. You believe in angels. You believe in the higher power. And I feel that because of that, what you said about the healing and the world, is that you give out so much healing, even to complete strangers, to say, hello, have some healing. I don't know if you need it, but you send it. You send it anyway to make sure that they have a good life. And when you send out those intentions, you are clear, you are decisive. And I feel that's what you need to do more with your life. I think you've got your spirituality to a T, as the expression goes, but you need to focus on your life and your surroundings that surround you. Don't forget your family, and then most importantly, don't forget you and your health, because that's important when you concentrate on that as well. Right, so I know I'm just doing a short one for you, but I just think whatever you're doing, thumbs up. Everything is going great for you. You've got a beautiful future ahead of you. You've got to think about your health. That's the most important thing at this moment, okay? And when you do this for yourself, not for others, but for yourself, you will embrace your spirituality even more. You will grow the inner you. Not the spirituality, not the human, but the inner you. I hope that makes sense to you. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Kath, nice to see you. And there are angels around you. They are protecting you, they are guiding you, because what you do for others, unintentionally, without asking, that's a really honourable thing to do. A lot of people don't do that. They wait to be asked. But sometimes we just want to send or give just to say thank you. So I think that's spirit, angels, their way of saying to you, thank you, you have good intentions, and we appreciate all the work that you do. That's what I think for that. Hi Claire, nice to see you on here. Hi Jackie. Jackie and Foster, can I please ask for healing for my daughter? She's tested positive and having a sex in her room away from her 2 little boys. We're going to spend a day together tomorrow. Absolutely. If we can just ask everybody to send out some healing to Jacqueline's family, so they can have a good Christmas together, because it's important. Last year we weren't together, so this year we have to be together. We have to swallow your pride. Even I've had to swallow my pride. Right, who else? Who would like a reading? Is there any VIPs on here today? Any VIPs? If you're a VIP, you're going to be chosen next. If you're not a VIP, then why? Why not? Why aren't you supporting this channel? You want to say, I curse you. I don't. Yeah. But if you do want to become a VIP supporter, it's only £1.50 a month when you donate that to SBTV. We're non-profit. No money comes into anybody's pocket. It actually goes towards the cost of paying for our StreamYard, which is done during the day. It pays for our broadband, and we have a 1 terabyte line here, so we have to make sure we've got a good line. That's very expensive. Web hosting, equipment, like when we go on location, then we have to buy cameras, PCs and other equipment, the software that broadcasts as well, and the hardware that is used to broadcast. So it all costs money that I paid for, and all I'm asking is for you to help me try and keep SBTV going, because it is free. Just go to vip.spiritualpsychicstv.online or go to sbtv.uk, and the information will be on that page there. So, Joanne Lewis says she's a VIP. Is that the only one? Sally Patricia, I don't think it does direct debit, but you can pay using your debit card. All the information is on PayPal to deal with that. Oh, that's lovely, Keith. Thank you for that. Yes, Joanne needs a card. She's always causing bother. Well, let's do a card for Joanne, the lovely Joanne. Oh wow, look at that. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps on your grow. Be willing to learn with others. Right, I know that you're learning. I know you're a medium and you work mediumistically. You do tarot cards as well. But I think I might have said this to you before the other week about your spirituality, Joanne, and growing through that. I think this is just confirmation here. There you go. Lovely card. So as you can see, this small one to the adult. So what I believe is that you've taken your small steps to where you are now, and now it's time, if you want to embrace, to go bigger, to go stronger with your communication. But you've got to let go of the mundane things that surround you. This also includes the people that is surrounding you, as in you're getting advice or information from others that is repetitive. You now need to seek possibly a different group, a different mentor to start growing now. You can't stay where you are because you're just doing the same thing over and over again. You've got to grow those wings. Okay, and when you look at the wings on the horse with it spread out like so, it's like being embraced, as though you're just about to be covered, you're being protected, you're covered with this love from the Spirit. You need to move on now. It's your time to grow forward. Because if you don't, you're going to stay the same, you're not going to grow, and you're going to look back and you're thinking, why didn't I listen to Uncle Richard in the first place? Alright? God, that makes me sound so old, Uncle Richard. She's older than me. Good. So, that's what I feel with you, Joanne. Time to let your wings, time to grow, time to move on. You've got to change. If you don't, then you will not move. And now I'm telling you off. Move and grow, and you will not regret it, because you are being protected from the angels. Okay? There we go for you. Anybody else on here that is a VIP who would like a dodgy card from me? Alison is saying, best thing I ever did was become a VIP, and I've seen Richard set up. I beg your pardon. And how it works. Even worse, the donation is very well spent. It is, yeah. So, oh dear. Saltwater mouthwash, painkillers, and emergency appointment, hun. Huh? I'm on about the toothache. I hope your tooth gets better. So, Bonjela. Have you tried using Bonjela? Or, here's a tip for you. If you've got a toothache and you ring 111, what you need to say is that your mouth is swollen and it's starting to feel numb. They would put you in as an emergency, and you would get a dentist appointment either that day or the following day at your nearest dentist. There you go, there's a little tip for you there. Behave. I am behaving. Me please, but I'm not a VIP. Of course, Nikki, we can do that. And then we've got Eddie as well. We've got Eileen there. So this one is for Christy. Card for Christy. What's going on in Christy's little world? Gentleness. Oh, look at that. Gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. When you look at that card, well, when I look at that card, I just feel that I should be at peace. I'm holding on and not letting go. We've got the sun there, or the sunset, I should say, that's coming across. And that for me is time of change, a new day, a new beginning. We've got to be gentle to ourselves. Think about ourselves. Think what we say to others, because words can hurt. So that's why it's saying speak words of love. If you're in a negative mood and you put that upon others, then they start to become negative as well. And that's what we don't want. We want a bit of laughter. We want some love in our lives. And that love can be as simple as waking up in the morning and thinking, you know what? I can make a change today if I change my mentality. And if we change our mentality, we can get strong. We can get stronger and stronger. And when I look at this card, I feel peace. You're looking for this peace. You're looking for this time to let go. And when you look at the picture, for me, it says to the lady that's there holding onto the horse, saying, I'm now going to let you go. I've got to move on with my life. I've got to do things that is important to me because my mental state is at risk. And if you don't listen to the inner you, you're just going to go to a spiral which is going down and down and down. And we can't allow that to happen. We should never allow that to happen with our lives. We've got to stand and look at ourselves and make note of what we're doing. We've got to be gentle to ourselves and slowly move away from this negativity. Gentle steps, forward steps, and as you go forward, you're going to be a lot better. You've got to understand it starts with you. Okay, no one else. It starts with you. Look into that mirror and go, why? Why me? Why not you? Because how do you know someone else is not doing the same thing, waking up in the morning, look in the mirror and go, why me? There is other people who are also suffering in our world. There's also people who have a lot more to lose than we have. There's people out there who are worse off than we are. We should look at ourselves and be grateful for the things that we do have. How many of you tomorrow are going to be with your family at Christmas being happy? How many of you are going to be alone and thinking, I've got no one to be with? So already you're better off than some other people. I remember going out for a drink once, well usually probably lunch, knowing me, with a couple of my friends, and we ask how everybody's getting on, what you've been doing, and I say, oh, I'm doing this and I've got that and I've met this person, or whatever the case may be, and you're happy, you're contented, you're thinking everything's going okay, and then the person next to you says, oh, so it's going good for you, isn't it? And if you know, because I look at a different outcome, I look at how things are different. When I ring my mother and she likes a good moan, she really does. So I try and speak to her and say, well, have a different outlook to things. Think how someone else is worse off than you. But going back to my friend, and when I point out the things that he has, well, you've got a lovely house. You've got lovely grandchildren. They come up to you and cuddle you and say, I love you, Granddad. I haven't got that. You've got a loving wife who you wake up every morning to and turn over and cuddle and kiss and tell you that you love them. I haven't got that. And then he goes quiet because it's trying to make him understand that his life is probably better than what my life is. But even though some things are good, they don't always go good. But it's how we perceive our lives to be. So going back to you, Christy, is just think about that. Just look into that mirror and think and be grateful for what you've got and what others don't have that you do have. It's only you that can change your life, no one else. But be gentle, don't rush into it, be gentle with this, and then start to feel positive. Okay? People always say, oh, I'm alone. And you're right what you just said there, Joanne. We're never alone. Spirit are there with us. We just got to allow them to come closer. Well, I know when my family come close to me, I get a burning sensation on the back of my spine, and I know that's them. And I say hello, and leave me alone, I'm in the toilet, sort of thing. But yeah, that's for you, Christy. Hope that helps. Hope that makes you try and understand a little bit more that just go gentle with yourself, and as you go gentle, you will grow. Okay? Absolutely, I'm saying I'm on my own, just me and my dog. So, right, who else? That's a bit negative. Oh, well, not negative, but that was like, ooh, a bit in depth there. I like to have a good giggle, as you know. So who else would like a reading? Let's go to Wendy. I can see Wendy's name just pop up there. So Wendy Goal. Wendy. I don't even know what the time is. Oh, it's 20 past 3. God, how long have I been doing this for? That's all that was it? Then that is true, Alison. There's always someone worse off than yourself. Absolutely, yeah. And we've got Kerry. I can see Kerry's name as well. We've got Eddie as well. And you, Christy, have a good Christmas yourself. All right, here we go. Wendy, leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message, inspire and empower others. It's a nice card, look at that. So what do I get from that? It's about time, Wendy, that you stood up. You can achieve whatever you want to do in your life. You can lead people to whatever you want to do. You've got to be strong and say to people, I am not going to take your beep anymore. And you're going to lead. People in a family always have one who likes to be either the challenger or the leader. And you've let things just flow. You just let things happen because you don't want to upset. You don't want people feeling, oh, what's it something to do with her? It's your time now to lead. It's your time to stand up and say, I'm going to take control of my life. I'm going to take control of your life. This is what needs to be done. Okay, step into that. Okay, step in to that ability to inspire people through speech, through talk. Just by talking to someone on down the phone, you can inspire someone. Write something down. You've got lots of words of wisdom with you. Write them down. Inspire those around you. You will be strong and you can do it. Okay, I hope that helps, Wendy. And there we go, we're slowly running out of the cards. There's always somebody whose jokes are well off their mind. Eddie, name's Kimbo, so bless him. I hope he does get to the Philippines soon, bless him. I know he's missing his lovely angel. Alright, this one is for Eddie. Partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with, build up a talented support team. Now obviously partnership doesn't actually mean that you're going to be in a relationship, we all know that, but it's also where you should stop having that solitude. Open up with people around you who you can trust, who you can consult in. And sometimes we put the face on this joker mask because we don't want people to know the true us. So when we put these barriers up, what we're doing is stopping other people from getting in. And yes, we may turn around and say, but I don't want to be hurt anymore. But sometimes you've got to let those barriers to come down so you can meet other people. You can be stronger. You're stronger as a team than as an individual. An individual can calm people down. A team can cause a panic. So what we've got to do is understand what we want within our lives. And if we feel that we can bring people in, we can start a new partnership. be it business, be it romantic, be in a new friendship. We have to let these barriers down, and we have to be honest with ourselves. Okay, and if we're not honest with ourselves, then who can we be? Because we're always pretending. If you're going to lie, you've got to have a very good memory, because you have to remember what you say to people. But words can also hurt. So we have to be careful to what we say. So when we let people into our lives, we shouldn't judge people. We should accept them as they are. I always hear this as when you start a new friendship or relationship, you try to change people. Oh, that top will look better on you. Does my backside look bigger than this? Yes. Sort of thing. But why do we want to change people? We like these people for whom they are. And if you're lucky enough to start a new relationship with someone, don't change them. Accept them who they are, because that's why you liked them in the first place. Because if they start to change, you may not like the person you fell in love with or liked in the first place. Being as another being, you get lots of beings. So there you go. So what I'm saying to you is open up a little bit more. Don't judge. Don't be judgmental. Accept other people's thoughts, beliefs and opinions. And I do, obviously we've had chats before and I am aware of what I've just said. But sometimes we can be stubborn with our lives. I'm not doing this anymore because he said that or she said this. Accept what's been said, own up to it, and then move on from it. We have no right to judge anyone on their lives unless they give harm onto others. Then yes, we should step in to protect. But apart from that, we should allow them to grow themselves, because even though they could be wrong, but who are we to tell them that they're wrong? They will learn themselves eventually. And if they don't, tell them, suggest. Have you ever thought about this concept? Just my thought, just my opinion. I'm going to throw that thing out the window. And sometimes it's worth just listening to our inner selves, because how would you like it if we were judging you? It's not nice, is it? So let's not judge others. Accept the way they are. And as soon as we accept the way they are, we can grow. And we send out that positiveness. And partnerships will grow even more. I hope that helps, Eddie, in some way. Right. Right, Rose. I've just seen Rose pop up there, the lovely Rose. I hope you're doing well. Looking forward to Christmas. Let's do a card for our Rose, shall we? Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Rose. It's strange getting that card out for you, Courage, really. Going back to what I said to Eddie about masks, I think there's words that have got to come out from you, and it's getting the right words out because you don't want to upset. Even though you're a strong-willed person and you say what needs to be said and move on, but there's a circumstance that I feel at this moment in time that you have to choose your words very carefully because you don't want to upset. You've got to have the courage to step forward and say, look, can I just talk to you for a moment? This is what's come to my attention. I'm concerned over you. And word it in such a way that you're comforting. You asking for their help, not being dominant. Because when you go and say to someone, when you ring up, for example, customer services, and you can be quite rude over the phone to them, it doesn't help that individual. If you go on and ask how their day's been, if they're okay, and then you ask for their help, they don't want you shouting down the phone. They would do their utmost to help you because you've asked for them to support you, to guide you in some way. And it does work. I know. It's what I do all the time if I'm having an issue and ringing them up. I don't shout down the phone. It doesn't do anything. It just makes them aggressive. No, we've got to speak to another person. And then they put you on hold constantly throughout just to annoy you more. But when you turn it around and speak to that individual a bit more, you're going to be fine, because as the card says, you're safe. So when you speak to this or have a look at this situation, then it's going to be better for you. Because I know you don't like upsetting people. I know that you're a very wise person, and you have to say what's on your chest and then you move on. But you're also a sensitive person that you don't always show. Have the courage at this point in time to speak out, but careful with how you speak it, how you tell it, I should say. So, Rose, I wish you a wonderful Christmas. I know it was a short one, but I just think once you pass that tiny hurdle, things are then just falling into place for you. I know you're missing an individual, and that's all I'm feeling. It's just that you're missing someone dearly, and you want them to be there. Feeling very emotional, which I feel with that is that probably this is the year, or this is the time around Christmas where you miss them the most, that you want them to be around you. But all I'm feeling is at this moment they are around you. Okay, I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's what I'm feeling right now. I'll leave that with you. Right, anybody? Hey, Michelle. Hope you're doing well. Hilly House, fake, yeah. The reason why I call it fake is because I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm not a medium. I just look at the cards and I'll just talk a load of beep, 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 beep. And yeah, so, yeah, fake. If you want a professional reader who can give you some professional advice, then speak to people like Polly, Rose Anderson, about having private one-to-ones. I'm not a reader. Okay, that's why I call him fake you. Good you. Right, Carrie, if I remember rightly, Carrie Ann Marshall. Carrie Ann Marshall. I did treat myself. I went out yesterday. Oh, that's the point. Oh, what's the time? Because I'm meant to be taking my Macy out shopping. Oh no, I've got time. That's all right. Oops, nearly forgot. Oh dear. She'd kill me. So I give in to her far too easily, you know. Far too easily. But those who are going to be coming in June, I don't think I've announced this, in June the 11th next year, SBTV is having an holistic fair in Waterlooville. So those who want to come down for the day, we're having a holistic fair during the day, and in the evening we have a demonstration of mediumship with Polly, Bill, Matt and Kirsty. So yeah, that's on the 11th of Saturday the 11th, and those who want to come down, you will meet my little Macy. And as you walk in, just say £2.50 entrance, love, thanks. And if you don't give her the £2.50, she'll blow your head off. No, she's not like that. She is. But anyway, right. This is for Carrie Ann. There we go. An actual card, Hope. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that illustration on that. It's gorgeous. Hope. Stay positive. The world is behind you. Look up to the light. So what I get from that, Carrie Ann, is that you start to lose faith a little bit. You're thinking, well, why is this happening? How come nothing ever good happens to me? That's what we've been saying to everybody else today, or most everybody else. Okay, is that we've got to start hoping for the best. And yet again, it's only you who can change that mentality. Think positive, as the card says. Think that there is hope, and if you start to change, things will move. Trust me, I know, I've been there. You know, we always look at our lives and say, yeah, really, and whatever, and I joke about a lot, as you know, if you watch any of the shows. But have that faith and spirit. Know that they are around you. Look at that. You know, it's gorgeous. absolutely gorgeous. And his stare is saying to me, if you can believe that we are there for you, then things will change. Have that hope that we are there. Have that hope that things will change, but we can only do so much with you or for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay? And Elaine, yes, remind me afterwards that you're going to be next, Elaine, that I'll pull you a card afterwards. You're going to do well. Education, I keep getting or feeling education with you. Something about learning, about growing, reading, studying. This is a path for you that you can enjoy. Indulge yourself in a book, even if it's a fairy tale book. Okay, just indulge, have that freedom of yourself. Let your mind just grow. Okay? And surprisingly, those questions that you're asking right now, you won't be asking again. You'll be asking different questions because you've learned something. Okay? Things are going to be fine, but believe in yourself, Kerry. You can believe it. Have that hope in your heart and you'll find that you're going to be good. Stay positive, as the cards say. The world's behind you, spirit's behind you. Spirit, world, get it? World, spirit. So just go with that. Go with the flow. Right? But learn something new, because that's where the changes are. Learning something new, that's where your changes are. And if you don't listen, it's only for you to blame, no one else. Okay, so the next one. Your daughter is at university. It's not about your daughter. Absolutely not about your daughter. It's about you. It's about you growing. It's about you learning. Not your daughter. This card wasn't for her. It was for you. May I have a love card, please? Nadia, I gave you a reading near the beginning of the show. You might have to go back. And the card was pulled for you was Passion, if I remember rightly. So Eileen was the card for you. Okay. Goddess. Wow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Honor your divine feminine energy. I'm glad that wasn't for me. See your inner see your inner beauty. Love every part of you. Absolutely. Look, that's gorgeous. Lots of energy there. I'll bring it up a bit more so you can see that a bit more. There we go. Is that a beautiful card? Eileen, don't doubt yourself. Don't. Are you worth it? Absolutely. Do you feel that life is a never-ending struggle? Yeah. We all got that. You're not on your own. You're never on your own. We're here. SBTV's here. The people on SBTV is here. Talk to them. How many people have you met through our SBTV that has become a good friend to you? Most of the conversations that I had are on the YouTube channel. The majority is all about food, admittedly, but they have a good giggle, they have a good laugh. So if you feel that you come on Facebook and you need someone to talk to, you can either join the fan club, the SBTV fan base, which is run by Terry and the team. You can come onto the YouTube channel and talk to people. Don't feel as if you're not worth it. You are a goddess. Look what you've done with your life. Look back at it right now. Say one thing to me right now, Eileen, that you've achieved in your life. Right this moment. What have you achieved? One thing in your life. Tell me. One thing you've done in your life that you've achieved. Please hold. We'll call this isn't good to us. Just one thing. Come on. Just one word, one thing. I've moved on a lot with different things. No, that's not what I'm asking for. One thing. One word. One word, Eileen. One word, what you've achieved in your life. Just one word. Stronger. I wouldn't have said that word for you. I would have said children. Because isn't that one of the most important things in our life, of our children? When we look back and what we've achieved, and the thing we can be most proud at most of the time is our loved ones, our children. The bond that you have, the strength that you have for bringing this person into this world. And for the rest of their lives, no matter what, that love is going to be there. And it's going to be so strong. And when you look back and they grow up, they see you as a goddess. Because they can't achieve that, they can't fathom the world that they're growing into, where you, as a person, have made for them. So when you make those memories for these people, and they start to grow, they're going to go on and say, my mum did this, my mum did that. And without realising, they're proud. They see you on a pedestal without even you realising it. But as you just said, I don't have any children. But there's probably children around you. There's probably friends around you that has grown with you. I have a friend that I've known nearly all my life. And I've grown, we are like kids when we grow up. We're growing together. I better stall because I'm thinking I'm much far better looking than him, but there you go, that's another thing. But I see him and I'm always praising him for what he's done and what he's achieved in his life. I'm in awe. Wait, I've never done this. I hope he's not listening. And they get, oh, look at me. But when we look at our children, maybe our friends, our family, even our parents, we look at them a different way and what they've achieved and how they've achieved it. How many people do you know that go on about their children? Going to university, got a new job. You feel proud. And when we feel proud of these people, we become stronger. We become a better person because we know that as people, we can achieve whatever we want to do. And when we have that, we can be on the top of our game. We can be that God. We can be that goddess. And we can feel that energy within. And if you love yourself, you can love others. I'll do the same. Without being it. If you said the word to me stronger earlier on, that's the word you was going to give, or you gave. So if you've got stronger, then look back at the weakness that you had and how you've overcome that. Because it's now the time that you should pat yourself on the back and say, I've done it. If no one else is going to say it, I've done it. Be proud of your achievements. Be proud of what you've done within your life. And if someone questions you, don't argue back. It's not pointless. Let them get on with it. You know in your heart what you've achieved. You are the best of what you can do. And if people don't like that, then they're not friends. And all I can say to you is hats off to what you've achieved. I'm proud of what you've achieved. Go forward, and I get a mother figure that's coming round, that she's proud. Now, it could be a mother figure, that could be a grandmother, but that's what I'm feeling, is that you feel that you've never done enough, and you're quite wrong. You've done more than enough. You've gone over. So be proud of what you've done. Look at yourself and say, I am Eileen. and I am strong. Okay? That's what I'm saying to you. Hope that helps in some way. God, that got serious, didn't it? Didn't it, I should say. Right, well, how are we getting on? Because I've got to go soon. You are more than welcome. Right, who would want a card? We've not got many watching. So who haven't I given a card? Claire. Absolutely, Keith, I agree with that. Well done to you, Michelle. Alright, okay, so Claire Quebec. This one. Discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. Ooh. It's like a movie. As the music starts to play with this deep music, and then a voice in a world. That's what they do, isn't it? Right, Claire. As a card clearly say, there's someone around who are not being true, not being honest. And that could be you. You're not being honest with yourself and what you want to do. You're judgmental on others and yourself. You don't think ahead, you speak before you think. Sometimes we deceive ourselves in our lives. We pretend that we're living something else which we're not, if that makes any sense. So come to reality, come down and say to yourself, you know what, if I did this, if I did that, then I can be a better person. When I see a lot of people with these huge fake eyebrows, fake breasts, fake lips, makeup which makes them look orange, that's going to make them feel good about themselves. But I sit there thinking, why are you doing that to yourself? Don't you realise how stupid you look? But who am I to judge that person? If that's what's going to make them feel good, or they feel it's going to make them feel good because everybody else is doing it, then so be it. But I wouldn't want to follow that lead. I don't think I look right with fake breasts, but that's another story. There you go. Oh dear. Hi Lauren, I'm good, thank you. I hope you're well too. So, Claire, go back to that. Stop or try to reduce this world that you're being deceived or you are deceiving yourself. It's not a negative. Come to reality a bit more. Move up. Go on with your life. Stop pretending that things are perfect. Stop pretending that everything is going well. If you need help, ask for it. If you need support, ask for it. Try not to do everything yourself. Get that support. And if you get that support, then you can be the true you. Okay? Don't worry about what people think about you. If you have a dream that you think this is going to be my money, then go for it. Go for that dream. If it doesn't work, at least you tried. Don't worry what people think. Stop living in a pretend world for other people. People love you for who you are, not what they think you should be or what you think they feel you should be. Be you. You're a loving person. You are loved by many people. You are well liked by many people. You come on SBTV. How many people say hello to you when you come on? It's like the Waltons. You're well liked. You converse. Be the real you. Stop pretending to be someone else. I'm not saying that's a negative, that's a bad thing, but you try to please people too many times. Your time to shine. Your time to say, if you don't like it, there's the bloody door. Off you go. You love me and like me for whom I am. And trust me, once you get that power in your mind, how your life will change. Because that positiveness that you're sending out to others, some people might not like it, but why should you worry? It's your life. You do what you want with it. You're the one who can be brave, and you're the one who can keep strong. Now, if you look at the card here, she's looking right at us. The horse is on the head there, the unicorn. You've got the roses on the top. And that's, to me, saying you've got to be strong. You've got to be stubborn towards other people and do what you feel is right for you and the little ones. All right? I hope that makes sense. Oh, this has got a bit in depth. It should be Christmassy. Start off having fun and giggles and got all serious. All right. Jacqueline. Have we given you a card, Jacqueline? I think we have, haven't we? Lauren, giving Lauren a card. Hey, Presh, how you doing? Oh, actually, Jacqueline, we didn't give you a card. Right, while we're there then, Jacqueline, let's give you a quick card before I forget. Got to keep on shoot off soon. The last of the presents. Or should I say the start of the presents? Good Christmas deals, you know. Because they want to get rid of their stock. Same as you buy those Quality Street tins are like £4 or £7 for two. You wait till after Christmas, £2 each. It's true. Alright, this is for Jacqueline, I believe. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use definition tools to help you decide. Treat your intuition no matter what. It's our solar plexus, isn't it? It's our chakras, it's of all the other ones that we have in our body. We've got to listen to them as we grow in our spirituality. And if we do that, then we can grow. It's all about growth, I've realised today, and being positive and looking at your lives. That's what I feel today. There's a message there. So, what I'm saying to you at this moment in time, Jacqueline, is that follow what's right for you. If you feel that something is going to work, then follow it. If you feel that something's not right, then don't follow it. Many years ago, I was dating this young lady and we went into a nightclub, and this guy got very friendly, and I could feel my butterflies in the old belly was going some. I felt a warning sign as though something bad was going to happen. And I said to my partner at the time, we're going. We grab a taxi, we're going. Something doesn't feel right. And she said, oh, no, let's stay here. I went, no, we're going. I can't stay here any longer. I listened to my intuition, and I'm glad I did. Because as we got into the taxi, he come running out. He was throwing chairs and tables towards the car. I'm assuming it was the ex-boyfriend, maybe. And a taxi driver just drove off really quick. And I thought, wow, what if we stayed there? Those things are being thrown at us. We would have been hurt. So I listened, and from that day, I listened every time. Whenever I felt something wasn't right, I followed my instincts. Because we all have them. We all have that sixth sense. But we don't act upon it a lot of the time. Now, if we find someone that we're attracted to, is it worth the gamble to say, I'm attracted to you? If they're in a relationship, will it fall backwards? We've got to think about those things. And when you have that feeling, we have to look at everything that goes on around us as well. And what I'm saying to you with that, use your intentions, your intuition, sorry. Think about the situation. Should you act upon it? If you feel you should act upon it, maybe get some guidance, and then act. Or speak to the individual and say, this is what I'm feeling, this is how I want to react, and see what they say to you. But it's a positive thing, I feel. No matter what you're doing, follow the intention. And when you look at the card, And if you can see that quite clearly, it's starting to get dark. Then for me, there's a new moon. You can see all these different moons out there. And for me, that there's a new beginning. And then you've got the flowers. That's telling me that everything's going to come up roses. If you follow your instincts, things are going to look good for you. You're lucky I'm not near there, Clacton on sea, nowhere near it. Hey, Phony, sorry. So with that in mind, listen to your intentions, what you want to do. Listen to your intuition, and you're going to be fine. Alright, I hope that helps in some ways. Now, Lauren, I said, didn't I? Oh, running out of cards. I've got to go very soon. Oh, the card flew out. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you. Well, there you go. I think that says it all for you there, Lauren. Don't know if you can see that. Okay. But I think that's more. I don't think that's to do with spirituality. I don't think it's that. This is more what you've been asking for with your personal life, with your personal health. I think you're waiting on something, and I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you, but the news is positive. Think of it as a positive outcome. Whatever it is, just it's positive. But you've got to look at it as positive. Because if you look at it as a negative, as you know, you're going to bring that negativity towards you. And if it is negative, turn it into a positive. Because we all go through this life learning things. But it's goodness. As the card said, it's goodness coming your way. Be worthy of it. You know you are worthy. You don't think you're worthy. We know you are. Okay? So that's a short one because I've got to go shopping in a minute. So is there anybody that I've missed who I can quickly give a very quick one? Bye Mary, take care, or bye Alison, whoever's going by. How long have I been on for anyway? 1 hour and 45 minutes. Good, I bet no one's upgraded to a VIP or even liked or followed the page. Yeah, see, Jacqueline turned negatives into positives, got to do that. Right, I don't think there's anybody else asking, so with that in mind then, let's just have a look. No, we don't see. Oh, Presh, okay, oh you're lucky, I was just about to go, Presh, right. One quickie for Presh. Behave. Trust. What a lovely card. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. I believe I can fly. Yeah, you would if I push you off a bloody cliff. You know what I mean? Oh dear. That's great news, Lauren. A positive outcome has come out of my dreams, our intuition, and my finally felt proposed. The questioning comes from the way I work, believe it or not. Well, good for you, Lauren. Well done, congratulations. And I hope the Christmas and the wedding goes well for you. Well done. Linda, okay, I'll do that one as well for you as well. So trust. Fresh. Trust in yourself. Trust in people that surround you. Yes, we've all been hurt. When we trust someone, we've been hurt. But look at the positives on the ones we do trust and they haven't hurt us. And then count the ones that have mistrusted us, and I bet that becomes a minus compared to the others. So what I'm saying to you, Fresh, is that sometimes that we can trust our instincts, sometimes we can trust our abilities, and sometimes we trust spirit. But you need to leap into the unknown, as the card says. And what I feel the card is saying to you is Go for any dreams or desires that you have, because you just never know, a positive outcome is possible. And if we have that positiveness around us, and we have that trust to go forward on a new venture, a new beginning, it will work. But you've got to have the strength in the first place. Okay? The new opportunities that are coming your way are going to be great. Trust it. Okay? Trust you that it's going to be working. Okay? Have faith when you move forward. Don't worry what anybody else thinks. Don't worry what people think of you. It's your time. Okay? It says new opportunities open next year to you. Thank you for your time, Richard. Then let's get to it. Thank you very much, Lauren. I was told that last night as well about new opportunities next year. So you're the third person who's told me that now. So yeah, trust in yourself and you will go forward. It's all positive, it's all strong. If you look at the card, he's on the top of a mountainside and he's looking down, he's looking as though it's my time to shine, it's my time to move forward. I'm going to take that leap of faith and I'm going to do it. I'm standing tall. At this time in my life, I've done what I can. I now want to take the new chapter in my life. I'm going to go forward and you'll be fine. Okay? Who was it? Linda, the lovely Linda. Let's do Lindu. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm too old for this shit. Oh, I've got all the cards all over the place now. See, that's a sign saying that's it, no more. There we go. Right, this one is for Linda. Oh, see, this is now getting silly. Stupid cards. Linda. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. And look at that. When you look directly at that, where the light is coming down straight through to the unicorn, the horse is so positive, so assertive in their life. Linda, go for it. Whatever you're planning to do, go for it. Have that time to shine. Spirit are guiding you. Live for the moment, as the card says. If you live your life every day as something different, something new, a new experience, you will grow, constantly grow, because you're looking at your life different as anybody else. Okay? So just look at it and go, I'm going to go forward with this. Be aware of the situations around you. And for some reason I want to pull you another card. There you go. Be aware of what's happening. Safety, express your anger. Use anger as a positive. Honour all your emotions as sacred. I quite like that. I don't see anger as being angry towards someone. I see that as more of having this ability to build up what's around you. Be aware of the situation around you. And if you just release, not the anger, but release that tension that's inside of you, be aware of what's happening. You can move forward, as I just mentioned to you. Your time. Have the anger that you feel trapped. Have that anger that you can't move forward. You can't see this new beginning, this new awareness in your life. Just do it, Linda. Just do it. Just get out and say, I'm going to do this. Richard said I can do this, so I'm telling you, do it. Okay? Don't let this anger build up inside you anymore. Don't let this people put you down. Don't let people say you can't do it. You can do it. You can be strong. Be positive. Be Linda. Go out there and say, screw and whatever. Right? Be you. Right? And I think that's going to be the new Linda, the new change, the new positive in your life. And you're going to have a great Christmas if you do that. Ifra is It just popped in. Flea market 9:30. Yeah, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. So we start the SBTV Christmas Day from 9:30 tomorrow morning, going right through to 9:30 in the evening. It starts off with Mark doing healing at 9:30 and a talk, and then at 10 o'clock we have a divine service with Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, and then it just goes on throughout the day. Most of the day is via Zoom, so only those in Zoom will receive a message. It will be broadcast on Facebook, but those on Facebook will not receive a message. Only those who come onto the onto Zoom. Okay, and then the Zoom details will be placed on Facebook and on the page tomorrow. Ifra, very quickly for Ifra, then I'm going to call it a day, people, because I have to go out before the shop starts. Ifra, like this one is for Ifra. Freedom. Live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence, sorry. What a lovely card. I do like these cards. There we go. I get that song from George Michael, Freedom. Freedom. Right, live wild and free. Ifra, I get the feeling that you'll feel trapped, that your life is going in circles. You want to change your life, but you don't know where to go and how to change it. As I said to everybody else, or most people this evening, it's only you who can change this. Move forward, be positive with your attitude. If you're not liking the scenario, but I'm getting the feeling it's more one that you're not happy with, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. Now, if that is the case and you feel trapped with this person, I'm not saying a marriage or anything like that, don't take this the wrong way, you need to speak up. You need to say to them, I want to do the things I want to do. I don't want to keep following you. I am not a sheep. I am not a duckling that I keep following you. I want to do my own thing. Okay, and once you start doing your own thing, you can go forward. Okay, you can start being the person that you want to be. Very similar to what I said today. Have that courage. The freedom is there for you to take now. Okay? Take it. Stop feeling trapped. Claim your independence, as it says. Choose your freedom and live your life the way you want to live. If you want to go scuba diving with sharks, then do it. Just make sure you've got professionals around you when you do it. I'm not advising that, of course, but do what you want to do with your life. You have your own free will. We are given this free will to do what we want with. We should not be dictated to. We live in a society where we can do what we want within reason. It's a democracy. And if we listen to that word, that clearly states freedom. It clearly states that we can do what we choose within the legal laws. It's not a dictatorship. We don't get told what to do. We should never tell people what to do. We should ask. There's a huge difference to that. When you ask someone to do something, you're more than likely going to get the response you're looking for, i.e. yes. But if you don't, if you dictate to someone or tell them, then all of a sudden you start thinking, well, why should I bother doing that? What's it got to do with you? This is my life. And then we forget what and who we are. I hope that makes sense. Right, people. I think that's enough for me waffling. I have been doing this now for nearly 2 hours. And I bet none of you liked or shared. And I bet none of you have become VIP either. Talk about likes and shares. I've sent a lot of invitations out to people who watch SBTV, and they receive messages. And when I look at all the smileys they give, like the thumbs up and the cry, the tears, the happiness, the hugs and whatever, and Facebook gives me a list of all the people who are following. And I was quite amazed at how many of you don't actually like our channel. So when I invite people along who've been on this channel for a long time, and I invite them, it gets ignored. They don't like the channel. Why? We give this to you for nothing. It takes less than 2 seconds just to go onto that like button and click like. Why won't you do it? Why won't you help SPTV grow? I don't understand it. Are you just a taker? You don't want to give back? Just liking this channel helps SPTV grow, which means we can help other people for free. There's no effort there. We're not like every other channel that dictates to you, do this, do that, donate. Marcus, lightweight, only 2 hours. I know, mate. That was a wonderful evening, obviously, with Marcus and Deb the other night. Don't know if anybody saw that. It was, we did picture readings of those who passed away, coming, and we are planning to do a monthly show next year with Marcus and Deb doing the same, and Deb doing the same thing. And I think we're planning that around January, the end of January, I think the first one is. I know we've talked about dates with Deb and I, we just got to let Marcus know. So Marcus, now you know. So there you go. So anyway, I think that's it for me. Thank you, Michelle, for being a VIP, and everybody else that is following us, or are following us, I should say. Have a fantastic Christmas. Enjoy yourself. Remember, be happy. Enjoy your life and what you do. Take care for now, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Spiritual Psychics TV. Online. Spiritual Psychics TV isn't just an online broadcasting service. We also offer many features via our website. SPTV offers a unique directory that uses geolocation to find your nearest reader or venue, just by using your postcode. The Academy section allows anyone to upload and create their own spiritual courses within minutes. For those who like to read, then our online magazine area will offer just that. The SPTV shop enables anyone to start their online shop, be it to sell used or new items. You can also find our schedule and information about our shows.
Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.